Yeah, it's been great having Dan here. It's definitely kind of an advantage because not every team here has a pitching coach.
Hmm.
So we've been very fortunate. Dan's an amazing pitching coach. I definitely give him credit for a lot of the success I've had, especially last year, even though it was very short stinted. But I definitely give him credit when I was in Brooklyn for, just helping me with my arsenal and, mentality and stuff like that.
What's going on, everyone? I am Ernest Dove. This is the New York Mets Dove Report, and the next stop on my Doves prospect profile list, let's talk relievers. Let's talk one of the top relievers in the Mets farm system heading into the 2026 season. His name is Brett Banks. Obviously, I've been talking about him a lot lately, and I've interviewed him, as you saw in the intro clip as well. Check out more of the full interview on my New York Mets Dove Report YouTube channel. Brett Banks, 24 years old. He's an 11th round pick back in the 2023 June amateur draft. If you saw my last video for Jack Wenninger, guess what? 2023. Like I said, even 10 years from now, we may look back on the 2023 New York Mets draft class in June that year. During the 2025 season, one thing to note with Brett Banks, he broke camp on the short term IL. So that's why for the entire season, he only made about 32 appearances. He ended up pitching at three different levels. Finally, starting back in for the season, making his debut and all the way down in the complex league, then playing in low A, then finishing the season for the title winning Cyclones in high A. Now, he in those 32 appearances, 2.23 ERA, 36 and a third innings, 36 Ks. Here's what really looks good. Opponents' offensive slash line against Brett Banks in 2025, they hit 192, a 295 on base percentage, a 264 slugging, 559 OPS. That's how much he dominated over these 32 appearances. Some stuff I've been reporting on since the beginning of the offseason when Brett Banks participated in the Arizona Fall League. As you can see in that kind of video clip in the intro, the now assistant pitching coach of the New York Mets, Dan McKinney, was the coach in the Arizona Fall League, and he helped specifically to work with Brett Banks on his new and improved slider. And when I say slider, it's going to be a pretty solid, very respectful pitcher. We're talking about a guy in Brett Banks during this 2026 season. Don't be shocked, velocity wise, if he's getting 97 to 100 miles an hour on his fastball. Don't be shocked if his slider is in the 90 range. He's going to be a low 90s slider with up to $100 mile per hour fastball, which could get him a lot of dollars, by the way, along with some of the other pitches. They've been working on things with Brett Banks, including forms of a splitter, a cutter. There's a lot of stuff going on in the arsenal with Brett Banks. I'll keep you guys updated more and more, even as we begin through the season, to see how those different assortment of pitches are going. But that's some of the excitement for a guy like Brett Banks. You have to consider him among or one of the top 5 reliever prospects in the Mets farm system. And again, everyone's been mentioning forever, Dove, why can't we develop pen arms? Here we are. And now they're going to be at the AA, AAA level. I would project at this point that Brett Banks may likely break camp at the AA level. That would be my guess, my prediction. Again, he spent a little bit of time, low A, high A. I believe he's ready day one at a camp at the AA level, but again, he's a reliever. If he's throwing this hard with these kind of similar numbers in AA, he might get moved up kind of quick to AAA, and there's nowhere else to go from there. I'm considering or projecting he will be a major league reliever. So when he does get there, you guys will know that you heard it from me first as I continue these round of prospect profiles. Keep them short, keep them simple. Hope you guys continue to support me, support the channel. I'll see you guys next time.